We are on day 2 of this crazy adventure. We are just leaving Jeoju and we are going to Chungju. And we will be traveling today a little bit less than compared to yesterday. Uh, I believe it's just 50 miles today, so a little bit shorter uh, route, I believe. And I believe so. It should take us about 4.5 hours to get there. Um, Again, a lot less compared to yesterday. Yesterday was definitely a tough ride as far as distance is concerned. Um, some issues that have arisen. My fault was to bring only one chamoy, which is like the padding for the seat, or for that you put on. That way the seat doesn't hurt as much. And my mistake was only to bring one. So I wash it every night, and I forgot to put it in a ventilated area. So instead of putting a wet one, I decided to ride without one for like maybe at least an hour. I've got it attached to the back of the bike. And basically what we'll do is we'll just wait for it to dry and then we'll change later on. I've got the microphone on today, so this should be sounding at least a little bit better. A little bit more decent, I would say. But, you know, the morning is beautiful. It's a little brisk, it's a little chilly, but it's enjoyable. It's not too bad. It's an enjoyable ride, I would say. And the fact that we have pretty good gear on for cold weather. So it feels pretty decent. I don't have the map open, but one thing that we can appreciate with this whole ride has been really the aspect of them having such a great infrastructure as far as directions of everything that's going on. There's people camping outside, just waking up. We're not sure if it doesn't look like they're cyclists. It looks like they're just your everyday people. So on the right hand side we've got some tents, on the left hand side we've got some tents, which is pretty cool to see. I'm not sure if this is specific to every town, but this town at least. Yesterday when we were crossing through, at the beginning of it and now that we're exiting it, there's lots of tents. And it's nice to see. I think outdoor activities clearly are amazing. And this is to show for it. And I think we've reached our first stamp location. No. It's a library. No es. Entonces, yeah, sorry. We keep seeing like red phone boxes, and that's what we're supposed to look for, because those are the ones that are gonna tell us where to stamp the cycling passport that we have. But the thing is, they also have regular red phone boxes that have nothing to do with the passport. So every time we see one, we kind of stop by, and we've already done it where like we're in a full-on, you know, we're hitting a rhythm, and boom, we see a red phone box, and now we're stuck with, you know, stopping or just slowing our momentum because of not the fake red phone boxes, but the ones that aren't meant for us. But yeah, lots of people camping. There's definitely great infrastructure. One thing that we've seen is the infrastructure as far as the outdoor activities. And like I said, beautiful morning. Great way to start. And the reason why we started a little bit earlier today is one, because we got some good rest last night, or at least decent. The necessary, at least. And second, because today there's expected rain this afternoon. Therefore, we want to make sure that we get there in time and avoid some of that weather. It's not unpleasant, obviously. It does make it a little bit of a different experience, but if we can avoid it, by all means. So we're gonna go at a pretty good, decent pace. We're not gonna go too fast. We definitely just want to ride a little bit easier today. Make sure that we're not cramping up. Make sure that we're not, beating up the body. Doing it easy, and then that way we have some sort of good shape for the rest of the trip. But yeah, other than that, it's a beautiful morning, guys. Beautiful, beautiful morning to enjoy. Lots of farming that we see along the route, which is really nice to see. A lot of people camping. Lots of people walking, to be honest. It's surprising the amount of people that are out here day in and day out. So we're really enjoying this time. This morning, beautiful morning. Sun's out. It's been out for, I think, a while, like at least an hour and a half, I want to say. I would say maybe like an hour at least. But again, it's a brisk morning. Nothing compared to yesterday. Yesterday it was hot. Yesterday we were at 75 degrees early in the morning. Sun was out down beaming on us. So this is, I would say it's a little bit more enjoyable. It's definitely more relaxed when compared to the heat. In the heat, you're dehydrated, you're getting a little dehydrated more quickly. Still, with the wind hitting us. And that's the one, drawback from today is going to be the headwind that we've got. I think it's a 15 mile per hour headwind, which, it really kind of takes you back a little bit. It kind of holds you back. Oh, pensé que venía alguien más. Hey. Busan. Yeah, so riders are on here and wishing us good luck. And it's just, people are so nice. They've been so attentive with everything. So we really, really enjoy that, and we appreciate. Parce, ¿tenés el mapa? ¿Tenés el mapa? Ese. ¿Tenés mapa? No, no, pero no este mapa. No, pues este. Vamos para el aeropuerto. Muchachos, esta noche me emborracho. Yeah, we're good? Sí, a lo que sabía que... Oh, pero es en el segundo puente, yo creo que es en ese. Porque cruzábamos debajo de uno y no cruzamos a la izquierda. Oh, really? Okay. Listo, muchachos. David ya le puso a meter segunda. Como que ya calentó el man este. ¿Será que eso es para la basura o para qué será esos buoys ahí en el agua? O de pronto, o para bajar la corriente, mira. ¿Sí o no? Bueno, vamos a pasar un aeropuerto, creo que es lo que parece un aeropuerto. Igual esta mañana nos tocó comer buena cantidad de proteína, hidratar, electrolitos para comenzar el día. Ayer pudimos haber hecho un poco mejor en ese aspecto, pero pues antes de descansar nos tomamos una buena cantidad de electrolitos y recuperamos hoy. Lo bueno es que igual tenemos un poquito menos de distancia a comparación de ayer. Comenzamos 3 horas más temprano y todo eso nos da al menos un poquito de ventaja. ¿Por acá o no? Oh, mira, ahí creo que hay un phone box. Píllate. Acá hay un phone box. Busan? Yeah. Okay, so more people going to Busan. Te la tengo.
Okay.
Déjame.
Sure.
Me voy para el frente.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. I got it, Dave.
Okay. This is
Gancheonbo.
Gancheonbo.
So, para que la gente vea, hágale.
¿Sí? Estará bien.
Hágale que si se cae uno, se cae todo.
Pues tienes que dejar, I don't know.
Listo. David va a hacer los honores de...
Hey, don't forget your passport.
Ah, sí, muchachos, ayer en una epic movimiento de Harold se me olvidó el pasaporte en la estación de firmar los pasaportes. Ahí está, vemos a David poniendo la estampilla que vamos a necesitar para la medalla de oro después de completar el pasaporte. Se la da el Departamento de Transporte de Sur Corea. Y con eso ya tenemos. Fíjate tan bacano que tiene la cámara al frente. Parce, eso es tan fácil. Mira la cámara al frente, la pequeñita. Dale. Parce. Ok, todavía está mojado.
Mira, quedó perfecto.
Se ve.
Better than planned.
Parce, de todo esto, nothing was planned. Todo está a la deriva. When it comes to the red thingies. Y me asusta. Sí sé que en el camino hubo uno. Una piedra en el camino. Me dijo. Hay que llorar y llorar. Llorar y llorar. Llorar y llorar. ¿Necesitas aire? Gancheonbo. Muchachos, estampilla número... venga a ver. Esta está chévere. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Y esta es la décima. ¿La décima? No, digo. Así es como se dice. Debería de... Y muchachos, todo lo ponemos hoy en Ziploc bags porque en posibilidad de lluvia necesitamos cuidarnos de que documentos como el pasaporte, como la billetera se nos mojen. Ok, parce. Parce. Te libero de... ¿Con qué se quedó?
Bueno,
Ah.
aquí. Y yo,
Un freno menos.
un celular menos. Espera, yo mando solamente estos videitos a la familia y ya.
Venga, le envío a Clau el... De acá seguimos a señores, a un señor y su hijo, que muy muy bacán. Esta ruta la hacen juntas.
Parce, pues deberíamos de empezar a sellarnos la mano, weón. Todos los pasaportes hoy.
No nos bañamos una mano.
Ve, están ganas de ir al baño otra vez. Vea
Es
usted.
que sí,
Y es que
en
como
la
tiramos
mañana.
proteínas y...
Ajá. Sí, ahorita ya los tiempos, los tiempos de ir al baño, bueno, están casi similares a Chicago.
No sé.
Yo soy,
estamos-
I'm an afternoon person.
Pues, I'm a morning person.
You're a morning person?
Yeah.
Pero sí, sí, hay un revolcón acá de todo lo que pusimos.
Pues tenemos un par de vitaminas.
Sí, no. Muchachos, contexto. Nos pusimos a tomar vitaminas de la A a la Z, individualmente cada una.
Sí.
Más proteína, más un shot de vitamina,
Más proteína.
más proteína. Me comí una barrita de chocolate. Electrolitos, hidratación. De verdad que toca hidratar un poquito más.
Sí.
Hoy está como, parce, hoy va a estar las alergias, píllate. Todo esto es polen.
Entonces comamos problemas. No, pero hoy no debería estar tan fuerte. Cuando está tan
No.
frío, no debería estar tan fuerte.
Venga, a ver quién vio. A ver, micrófono apagado. La verdad
Así
no
lo
sé.
puse el marica de Juan. El del tu.
Acabamos de firmar el pasaporte en la estación y seguimos adelante.
You
¿Qué
go
hubo?
forward.
We got it?
I'm live in Insta.
Oh, ok.
So you move forward.
Hello, parce. Para todos los que están viendo, nos pueden ver por Instagram live, en vivo y en directo. Listo. Comenzamos en otro CP. Estamos esperando en el momento. Pero sí, tienen todo muy organizado, digamos. Tienen cajas de emergencia, tienen para echar el aire. La infraestructura es muy muy buena por acá. Todos los recursos que tienen para las personas que están en cicla. El servicio es espectacular. Igual tienen para comprar gaseosas, para comprar como barritas de proteína o comida al menos en muchas partes. Y eso que estuvimos en partes muy remotas o en las afueras de las ciudades donde pues hay menos gente, pero aún así los recursos y la infraestructura es demasiado buena. Todo está marcado, como pueden ver, en la carretera. La gente respeta demasiado todas las señas que hay en el piso. So it's very interesting to see. It's very interesting to see the way that the community comes together and they pitch in and they protect and they maintain all this. All right, we're crossing a bridge, the bridge to Busan, or at least to Cheongju today. All right, and this is where we warm up the legs. We get some good speed, good cadence, and we make up for that stop because we stopped a little longer than expected. Any little stop is just gonna tack on to what we're doing for the day. So we wanna make sure that we keep them short, we keep them light. And we don't want our legs to kind of cool down too much. Once you've got the right temperature, once you've got the right momentum going, it's really nice to just keep it going. a little bit easier, I would say, too. But yeah, no, you can definitely tell the wind is not playing in our favor today. But yeah, so we just crossed the river. So it's pretty funny the way the route is. It looks like we're going to be crossing this river countless amount of times. And I think we've got a nice downhill right now. This is going to be an interesting one. We're going to take it slow. We're going to take it easy. Esperate, parce. 22%. 22% es harto. No sé, mira. So, do we have to walk them or no?
Yeah, we need to go down.
Pero le toca caminarlas.
Pues, ese cachito.
Okay. Muchachos. Oh, I guess we have to go down off the bike. I thought it was just... So too much of an incline. One to go up, two to go down. It is very steep. I'm not sure if you guys are able to see. There's the bridge. That's where we were at. This is the first one of these that we see. Most of the times it's been, there's a nice uphill or downhill that we are able to ride through. This is, I would say, the very first one that we have to get off the bike and take it individually up or down the trail, which isn't bad. Stretching our legs, keeping everything nice and warm, and something different. I would say that this is what the entire adventure is about, doing something a little bit different. And I think this plays right into that. And once that's done, we ride. Yeah, and it's surprising how many people really are on the trail. It's a good amount. It's a good amount of people that are out here. I would say definitely, obviously, near the city or closer to Seoul, we saw more. We met Emily, we met Roland, couple that sold their home and began to travel and journey on bicycles. They've been on an extended honeymoon, and they've been just, off the grid, off the system, living life to its fullest capacity, and they've been loving it. They have told us that they've done New Zealand on bike. They've done, I believe it was Taiwan on bike, all around. And now they're doing South Korea, and they continue on towards Japan. So that's awesome. That's a lot of riding. And I know they did some part of the Americas. I can't recall right now which part exactly, but troopers, and when we met them, they had a smile on their faces, just the best energy, and I think really that's all we've gotten from the trail, at least from the people, is great energy all around, support, unconditional support, and we try to bring that back. I think that's been said with every trip that we've done. is giving back that unconditional support all around. And it scares me when there's like roads. I'm not sure if you guys saw the sign to the right. A lot of the times, like, we'll see those, and if we don't have the map up and open, it scares us because then we think we're going the wrong way. But again, beautiful morning. It's starting to heat up a little bit. Definitely feel it. I think probably our next stop, which should be in about 35, 40 minutes.
Huh?
No, acá. Hablándole al chat. ¿Vos cómo vas? Bien. ¿Con quién estás? ¿Con Tiesto?
No, con Insta.
Oh, yeah. So guys, head over to Instagram. Go check out the videos of the adventure that we've done so far. I've been posting a few videos with updates. I forgot this morning's update, but I'll do it on our next stop. David edited an amazing video on the 360 showing a larger glimpse of everything that's going on around us. And it's just beautiful to see. You know, we try to go 50-50 on everything that we're doing, make sure that we're both putting in work and really bringing this adventure to you guys, because everyone that's here has had some sort of impact on our lives. We're sharing this with you guys, sharing the adventure and making sure that you guys get a glimpse on the other side of the world as well. And lots of little, I'm not sure if they're rice fields, I'm not sure, but just lots of farming that's going on around us. And with it, the wildlife. There's a bunch of ducks, birds. I've got a cousin in Colombia who, when she was visiting, took me bird watching. And I gotta say, I now have found a new appreciation for bird watching. It was one of the things that I always saw and was like, oh, that's like for the older generation. But not really. It's just once you try and experience something new, and if you like it, you learn to enjoy it, and you find what makes you happy, and I think that was a nice experience for me to live. And now the boys are commenting about the Barcelona Inter game, which was at 4 in the morning for us, so didn't really get to see it. But it ended 3-3. I am a Barcelona fan, so obviously rooting for Barcelona always. And Inter's a pretty good team. I think this was semifinals of the Champions League. And there's the home and away game. I think this was the home game, but I'm not 100% sure. So then away game's going to be challenging. And we'll see what ends up happening. All right. So we got one more uphill coming up. One more? We got plenty of more. Yesterday.
So positive, man. I like it.
Yesterday we did at least I did. Ah, shit. Hold on.
Chain?
Yeah, but I got my cordon stuck in my chain. Cordon means shoelace.
Technical
Yeah. All right, guys. Give me 1 second. I should have checked on my shoelaces before I left. I should have probably gotten shoes without shoelaces. But no, we're all set. No harm, no foul. All right. Let's see. So we've got.
Hey, man. We have bad luck.
Hey, what's up, Artie?
We have bad luck.
What happened?
We cannot swim.
We can't swim?
No,
Guys,
not today. So, okay,
no swimming. No swimming here tonight.
no swimming. Only for mermaids today.
Hey, we got shout out from Artie, Shangigert, and Jessica.
All right, cool.
She said, "Don't be falling." Thank you. I'll try my best. But yeah, so yeah, I mean things like that happen. Hopefully, you know, I'm not trying to jinx it, but no flat tires so far. Got to stay hydrated. So this helps to cheers. This helps to keep hydrated. Those little stops. That's another thing we've been doing is with people that we see on the road. If you don't, where are you at? Hiya there, Mr. Host. If you don't mind. No, we're right now we're in South Korea. We are on our way from Jeonju to David.
Yes.
What's the second city we're going to? Shungju?
Shinju.
Shingju?
Shinju.
Yeah, so from Jeonju to Shingju. And it's going to be about a 4.5 hour ride. And we just started this morning. We left. Yeah, so our goal this year is, or with this ride is, we're going from Seoul to Busan, which is, Seoul is in the northern part of South Korea, and we're going all the way to the southern part of South Korea. And it's David and I on these iron horses. And we are, I guess these are like aluminum horses. These are pretty light. But yeah, we're just recording and taking pictures, doing lives of the adventure of the countryside, as you can see. Spring is basically in full swing here now. So it's nice to see the trees. The atmosphere is turning green and very lively. Lots of birds, lots of animals all around, and enjoying this peaceful, you know, adventure. Challenging adventure, I would definitely say. All right, let's keep going. Let me see how my stuff is. So I'm drying my clothes as we go.
I got them up.
You got the map? All right. David's got the map. He is Dora the Explorer at this moment, guys. So that makes me boots. That makes me boots. But yeah, so this is the shirt we got for today. We've got a nice little bandana or like bufa here to keep the cold out. We got bandana up here to keep the sweat out. We got our nice little wool hat to keep the cold or the warmth in. And then we're on our way. I mean, we're prepared. We're at least with what we've got, and just enjoying the ride. Yeah, so we're about 33 minutes into the ride. Next stop is gonna be, if we stop like that, we'll kind of try to extend it a little bit. So we'll probably do 40 minutes from now is gonna be our next stop. If you guys saw a little bit of yesterday we were leaving Seoul, and it was a challenging ride because it definitely, oh, I already closed my exercise drink for the day. Nice. Anyway, yesterday was a more challenging ride because, one, we were getting used to the maps. We were getting used to the signs on the road. Making sure, and you know, in the big city there was construction, so there was some closure where we had to kind of divert and go around. But we made it out. We made it to Jeonju at about 7 p.m. So it was a late one. And all we did was have a burger, have a beer, hydrate, and go to bed. But and then it was very flat. You didn't see a lot of mountains. Today we're definitely seeing a lot more mountains. Like you can see right hand side. There's houses up there. There's a little bit of everything. But yeah, that's the thing. There's beautiful homes that are just built on the countryside. This one kind of looks like a Call of Duty home, but other than that, very, very, very beautiful homes. And like I said, lots of people out and about this morning, tending to their gardens, tending to their farms. And one of the things that we did hear about South Korea is that obviously they've got lots of infrastructure in the countryside, but they've also got an aging population in the countryside. So that's one of the issues that they've had, and you can definitely tell where we've gone. Or maybe it's just that bias of knowing that fact or that statistic, and then the brain kind of sees what it wants. Yeah, and always, so things that we do on the bike, pedaling and, trying to pay attention to our surroundings, the road, trying to get behind David, that way the wind resistance is not that bad, which I don't know if that actually works. I've always wondered about that, but cyclists like Juan Esteban Arango, who is a family friend, he's a professional cyclist for a Colombia team, and it's one of the things that I know they do. And at the speed they're going, probably makes a huge difference. Let's see. Another thing that we check is heart rate, making sure that we're keeping about beating yourself way too much. So yeah, I would say like between 120 and 140 is a decent heart rate. Right now we're at like 135. And then let me read some of the comments. Leah says, hi, have you gotten any stamps yet? Yeah, so thank you for asking. We've gotten, out of the 10 stamps that we need, or that we should have, we've gotten like 6. So we missed one that was right at the start. We missed the second one. We missed the 4th one and like the 7th one and maybe another one. The reason being is because there is a specific map that we got on paper. That's the one that we should be following, but we decided to go with technology. Oh, those are some beautiful houses. I'm not sure if I don't think you guys will be able to see them. They're like on the hillside. But anyway, so, and then on the right side, we've just got like a river. It's very calm right now, but it's there. And yeah, so we missed a few of the stamps because we were following the electronic map. And a lot of the time, especially leaving the city, there were roads, like the cycling roads were on both sides of the river. So if we didn't cross at the right time, if something was closed, then we missed out on it. But at least we're doing the same route. It's like there's not a huge difference. The only thing is we won't be able to send our passports in for the Department of Transportation. I think it's the Department of Transportation here in Seoul, or here in South Korea, will award you with a medal in recognition of you doing the Four Rivers Road and getting all of these stamps on the road. Nice little downhill right here. Whew. But yeah, so it'll reward you with a nice gold medal for finishing everything and getting all the stamps. And unfortunately, we'll have to either come back and get all the stamps at a later time, but I don't think we'll be able to do that on this trip at least. All right, so we're entering what looks like to be a park, and we've caught up to the bikers that passed us before. Oh yeah, that's one of the things I forgot to tell you guys. So we've kind of, oh yeah, so these are bathroom guys, and these are, you know, on the right hand side there, and then some more on the left hand side. Whoop. And then you'll see those along the route many times, and they're such well kept. They you know, the maintenance on them is phenomenal. But I was saying is, for riders that we see, we always try to play tag with them, because sure enough, like, they've got different stop points, and we pass them, they pass us, and so on and so on. So every morning we always find someone, and it's either their speed compared to our speed, or just because they stop or we stop, and then we play tag. And I think we've got a pretty good speed going compared to other people. But one advantage that we have is that I think we have a lot less weight than some other people. I think we packed pretty light. One. Two, there's other people that will camp out, so they've got all their camping gear with them. And obviously that's, you know, that's gonna create more weight, bigger challenge. I think the items that we've got that weigh us down the most are going to be the camera, or the electronics overall, you know, chargers, cables, phone, and all that good stuff. Are you still live?
No.
Oh, you're done? Okay. ¿Cómo vas? Ya estamos calienticos, ¿sí o no? All right. More toilets. David said he shifted into second gear, third gear, I think. He's hustling today. He warmed up, feeling good. We start pushing, right? Yeah, so once I end the live, basically what we'll do is we brought a little speaker, and we start bumping some music, some Tiesto, some Excision, some Vallenatos, and we get the motivation that we need to keep going. Some upbeat music, that way it matches our rhythm, it matches our cadence, and we hustle. Let me check some of the comments. Get the job done. Thank you, Alex. I'm trying. It's been a tough 2 days out of the 7 days of riding that we've got, but we're looking forward to tomorrow. Tomorrow we've got the highest inclination and elevation gain that we'll have on the trip. Yeah, I mean, look at this. Beautiful bridges. And again, the people here, so kind. But yeah, no, so tomorrow will be day 3. That's the day with the highest inclination and elevation gain that we'll have. So we're saving our legs for tomorrow. Tomorrow's really, like, today we've got the cadence up, resistance down. That'll save our legs. That'll, you know, keep it'll conserve our legs. Kind of like Lewis Hamilton conserving tires. And yeah, and after that, basically it's tomorrow is, yesterday we actually had, which I hope it doesn't happen tomorrow.
The wind
Yeah, there's a lot of wind, guys. I'm not sure if the sound is still decent. I've got the wind cover on the microphone. Hopefully it's okay. But yeah, yesterday there was a lot of wind. I didn't have the microphone on, and most of the footage was basically just the wind. But today I decided to put on the mic. I'm gonna record until my battery gets probably down to 50. We're at 71 right now, 73, and we're going uphill. So you gotta start shifting those gears. Make sure you're not pushing too much. Yeah, so speed-wise, we go from like a steady 15 miles per hour down to like 6 miles per hour on these uphills. You feel it in our legs. So yeah, they've got a lot of these things right here. And it's food, snacks, coffee. They love coffee. And these are really like, a lot of these are designed specifically for the cyclist, which is kind of crazy. Like I said, infrastructure is phenomenal. Like, you can tell that the money is going to the right places. David, car? Car? Yeah, you can definitely tell that the money goes to the right places as far as here goes, which is nice to see, you know. Let's see what else we got. Abrazo fuerte, que Dios bendiga. Nancy, saludos. It says, cannot hear the wind, you are solid. Awesome, thank you for the feedback, guys. Thank you for the feedback. That helps, because then the footage is just gonna be, it's gonna be spotless when we upload everything to YouTube, all the scenery. And again, so we were, a lot of the times we'll be like on the side of the, yeah, make sure we stretch on these. The neck takes a beating, the back takes a beating, shoulders. That's why we try to train as much as we could during tax season. That's why we were doing core exercises, stretching, because it's not just get up on a bike and go. It's a lot of at least having some sort of condition for it. Because yeah, we're beating up the body. Let me see if my clothes are dry. That's the one thing I'm waiting on. That way I can change. Doesn't look like they're too dry yet. And I've got, let's see, probably in our next Okay, we're good so far. Let's keep it going. Guys, and make sure, anyone out there, make sure you subscribe, you click on the little bell, get the notifications when we go live. We should be doing about an hour live in the morning, an hour live at night. For you guys get to catch the morning ride, which is gonna be like 5 to 6 p.m. for you guys. And then the night ride for us will probably be your morning. And that's where you guys get to see when we get to the location. If not, make sure you go over to Instagram. Like I said, David's gonna be doing lives over there. He's gonna be editing some amazing videos for you guys to see. All the adventures of the day, especially with the 360, which gives, again, a very, very different perspective, a full 360 view perspective of what we're going through. There's the 360 on, and this is an uphill. So if you hear me grasping some air, you know why. Let me see. Heart rate going up, 143. Slowly increasing. Let's go ahead and shift those gears, make it a little bit easier. Make sure we save our legs for the rest of the trip. Now that we learned what cadence is, we increase the cadence, lower the resistance. Oh, I can hear the rooster. What's that song about the rooster?
That's what we're gonna play right now.
Oh, that's what we're gonna play. What is it called though?
I'm gonna tell you.
I am the rooster.
I am the rooster.
I am the rooster. Who sings it? Parce, esto dice que that says we're going to Jeoju. Straight or right? I am the rooster. Are we going the right way?
I don't think
Hold on, guys. Technical difficulties. Pilas ahí. Yeah, pilas que vienen para acá. All right. This part of the trip is called getting lost,
we're good. No, we're good. We're good.
but we're good. You see that yellow stuff?
Yellow stuff.
No, es como un humito.
Oh, this
Enfrente es humo.
This is yellow?
I feel like it's yellow.
Like fog.
Yeah, it's like a
It's
fog.
yeah.
Here comes the rooster.
Good?
Yeah. Ellos también pararon. ¿Para abajo? Oh, no, para arriba. All right, let's shift some gears. Let's get some speed going as we continue. Yeah, and sorry if the stream drops for a second or two. I'm always trying to look at maps or trying to mess around with the phone sometimes, but mostly it's to look at the maps and look at the metrics. Respond to a few people here and there. And I think it drops, or I don't know if it drops the stream. Also, internet we got. So when traveling to a different country, at least from the US, we always do the T-Mobile 5G where possible. And it connects like the servers or the towers from the local country. One thing I heard was that doesn't always give you the best internet, and it's obviously limited. So what we did was we got an eSIM, basically a second telephone line that you can rent out for, have it be the month or a certain amount of days. And then I think that one gives us better signal, depending, especially on the countryside. But if the internet's a little spotty, then the quality may go down. We'll kind of, well, I don't get to see it right now, but I get to see it when we finish the day, and then I look at the videos. Oh, this is a nice uphill, guys. This is where the struggle bus comes in, but it's lovely. Gotta get those legs warmed up. Again, cyclists everywhere. Oh, I think, hey, esas no son las ciclas de eso. Okay, this guy's not listening to me. That's okay. We push. He's hustling right now. He's going uphill. He's listening to I Am the Rooster, and we're hustling. All right. This uphill is pretty nice. At least it's not so steep, but we can feel it on our legs. Again, high cadence, try to lower that resistance as much as we can, conserve some legs, because we're just beginning, guys. We're just an hour into our 5-hour ride for the day. And I think today we do get some elevation gain. A lot more than yesterday, but yesterday I think the elevation gain was on one hill that was just very steep. I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit, conserve my breath as the challenge kicks in. Oh, so hello, ma'am. All right, this is where we clean off those protein bars. All right, final stretch. Let's go. Hopefully there's a nice downhill after this. Home stretch, guys.
Did you warm up?
I think that warmed me up. If it didn't warm me up, it shut me up.
I know. I was paying attention. What's that silence about?
Is he still back there?
Man, but we did it.
Ah,
Wow.
good
Good
shit.
morning, South Korea.
Yeah, good morning, South Korea.
That's a good one.
Woo-wee.
Just to begin with. Okay. And now.
Now,
And now.
and the glory of the downhill. Ah. Yeah, so lots of gravel here. Gotta be careful. Safety first. But yeah, some good speed. Ooh, I thought I lost my hat for a second. Woo! Not the wool hat. All right. This is what we get after that climb. This is amazing. See, the struggle pays off, man. The effort pays off, not the struggle. It's not a struggle. We're getting stronger with each pedal. We are, conquering. Have it be fears, have it be limitations. We're crossing boundaries, hence the name No Boundaries MC. So I want to take a second and appreciate that climb and appreciate this downhill because it is phenomenal. It is enjoyable. I wouldn't trade it for anything right now. Wind in my face, clothes are getting dried. I was gonna do the same thing.
Hey, we say hi anyway.
It's the thought that matters. Guys. Okay, so we got another uphill, guys. So I'll check in back with you guys in 10 minutes.
And today they say it was going to be.
Yeah, this is the easier ride, guys. But we push to our next city, Chunju, and then our next city here, which is going to be Ganju, the next city that we pass, I think. Oh man, this would be a great place for fly fishing. And there are some people fishing down. There's some people, yeah. There's some people fishing down there.
We're going that way.
That way?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I thought that's where we came from, but